Hello everybody, I'm the Sonic Arrow and my hair is a mess. But we are currently sitting at 12:15 in the afternoon. I'm tired. I was woken up before 8:30 on my day off of school by my cat. And I'm exhausted. So what better way than by playing Virtue's Last Reward Can We Wake Up? I got Virtue's Last Reward on the 3DS. It's slow going, let me tell you that. Let's go back to here. We're in the warehouse. What are we doing? I forget what we're doing. That's right. So, let's see. After we choose ally, let's jump to here. I noticed something huge. And I mean gigantinormous. Blah 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 blah. Shut up, Zero. I just replayed to the ally part of Tenmyoji on the 3DS, and I've heard all of this way too much. And I couldn't skip through it on the 3DS because, boom, I hadn't played it before. Now let's go to the infirmary. I need to go to the infirmary because this is where it becomes apparent. Strange look on his face. He's kind of dazed. This is when we see that Quark is... Okay, I know exactly who this is. Like, exactly who this is. I haven't played any of this off camera besides on the 3DS, a new save. I've done nothing since last episode. You see that ring? That ring right there is the major breaking point for me. I saw this and on the 3DS, which honestly kind of low quality. Let me see if I can get it to show up. Like low quality on the 3DS. Totally legit for the 3DS. It only has one save slot. That confuses me. Where Zero Time Dilemma had 3, but I'm not splitting hairs. Like it has way more on the computer, and I'm not fussing. But you see that ring? That ring is a sticking point. I've seen that ring before. It shows up in the next game. It gives away who this is exactly. I know who this is, so I know why Tenmyoji is so updone. I know who Tenmyoji is. Tenmyoji is the surname. Like, freaking, I don't know, man. Like, no. Okay, in an interview with the person at, like, Spike Chunsoft or Axis Games, like, there was an interview with somebody, and we got names for all of the characters, except Seven. I don't think we know Seven's name. But we got huge reveals about names for everybody from 999, from somebody at Spike Chunsoft or whatever. I'm gonna tell you now. I know exactly who Tenmyoji is. I know who this lady is because of that damn ring. I know who Tenmyoji would be upset about. Yes, this is his wife, but I'm not telling you why that's important, because it'll be clear when I play Zero Time Dilemma. This is huge, though. I recognize that exact ring. This is what happens when you play the series out of order. You see huge plot points, and I'm drooling, I'm frothing, I'm so excited to tell you this. But seriously, obviously this is Tenmyoji's wife, but I know who Tenmyoji is. I accidentally spoiled a little because I saw the surname of somebody huge in the series, but I'm not telling you who. Let's just say it's big. It's real big. But this stuff is important. I know that ring. I know why Tenmyoji's so upset. I know who this lady is. I'm not telling you who. But it's Tenmyoji's wife. Like, I'll bet my bottom dollar this is his wife. And I know why he'd be so upset. So like I said, I recognize the ring. I know who Tenmyoji is. I know his relation to this woman. And I know who this woman is. By proxy of who Tenmyoji is. Which means this is Quark's grandmother. But I don't want to spoil anything because I want you to experience this with me. But I'm going to be like, cold and calculating with Tenmyoji now. Like, jeez. Okay, we good? We're good? I think we're good. I'm good. Okay. R/hole up. Let's go, this is betray. Let's go ally. Let's jump to ally. Skip. Blah, 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 blah. But are we good? We're good. I think we're good. Because, yeah, we're good. I noticed the ring on the 3DS, and I needed to see it. But, like, that ring, if you played Zero Time Dilemma, you know why it's important. But I love the fact that they wrote Sigma as a guy who's had a one-night stand with some major politician's wife. Are you some kind of waitress? What do you mean, what do I want? I just came here to check up on you guys. So, this is the lounge, huh? A bar, a sofa, and 3 ladies. I feel like I'm in the VIP room. You better not be underage. That's a lie! I see. Well, I guess we could probably have a drink or two then. No. Unfortunately, as much fun as that sounds like, I don't think it's a very good idea. This isn't really a good time to be getting wasted. Plus, Clover is 19. You've got a point. I'm just kidding. Besides, I've got a headache. Drinking is probably not the best plan. Well, it was fine for a while, but now I guess the bastard's back. Yeah, I'm sure if I just leave it alone, it'll go away in a bit. Oh, I love the dialogue in this game. That's how I went before, anyway. Has this been happening to anyone else? Mm-hmm. What about you, Luna? Well, what? Whole body, huh? I feel kind of numb. I think I've got the same thing. It's kind of like, like when you fall asleep on top of one of your arms. And then when you wake up, that arm kind of feels like it's not really yours anymore. It's not just my arm, though. My whole body feels kind of numb and foreign. That's weird. Oh, hold on. Yeah, exactly. The what now? Oh, yeah. Right. Okay, I am gonna delete this. Surprise Bulbasaur! I don't know why that looks so much like Surprise Bulbasaur, but that's staying. Okay, I also... Okay, I wanna say one thing about the pod people. Whoever was in the stasis pods in the pod chamber. I want to say one of them was Phi. I want to say the other was... Well, let's say the other was Clover and the other was Alice. I don't think it would have been Sigma. Probably Phi, Clover, and Alice. That's what I want to bet. Just because we're in the future. Probably. You know how they're saying the whole pandemic thing happened and we have no idea? I didn't look that up, by the way, I swear. I want to say that somehow Phi, Clover, and Alice were put in stasis sleep. For some reason. After they were abducted. I don't know. Although... Actually, now that I think about it, Zero the Second is somebody who appears in Zero Time Dilemma. Because we have Zero the Third, who says Zero Senior, or the Second, is doing something. And so... I want to say it was Phi, Sigma, and Luna here. Although I don't think Mooney is really Luna. I want to say it's somebody else, but then again, I have no grounds for that. Now that I think about it, it might not be Luna. Could be Luna. I don't know. Until we unlock more locks, I have no basis for any of this, but... Damn it. That was embarrassing. Drop my controller. Where was I? Oh yes. Phi and Sigma are connected through something. Sigma's also connected to Luna through something. So... yeah, we're gonna leave it at that. I'm leaving you in suspense. You think this might be some kind of side effect? She's right. Alright, I'll go have a look somewhere else then. You guys gonna stick around here? Okay. Catch you later then. Where to next? The infirmary! Sorry. Tired. Been a long morning. So, this is the infirmary, huh? Alice. Of course. I'm teetering on the brink of the abyss thanks to you. And that's enough to justify screwing someone else over? Your arm is clipping through your revealing clothing, Alice. Which is... What happened to him? Could you elaborate on that? Fine. Just tell me one thing. Does your father's murder have anything to do with us being trapped here? Meaning? Are you a detective? Well, I mean, you don't really have the detective look. Then what are you? CIA? Fine. Well, whatever you are, you don't look like one. Where's somewhere? A desert? Grandfather? A ringleader? I told you guys the first time we met. Don't you remember? I was on my way home from school, and when I got into my car, this white gas started pouring out of everywhere. Huh? No, I'm still working on my degree. I'm shooting for a PhD, but I'm not quite there yet. Yeah, I guess I have. A drunken night with a politician's mistress. Believe me, I've thought about it, but I just keep drawing a blank. No idea. Nope. You're all strangers. Well, I guess I can't really say for sure about Kay since I haven't seen his face. I suppose it's possible he's someone I know. Until that amnesia clears up, I don't think we've got any way of knowing. Okay, well, Kay is a bit of a mystery, but what about some of the others? Clover, for instance. What does she do? Hmm. What about Quirk? Well, I guess he probably doesn't really have a job, huh? He's still in elementary school, right? Why is that funny? Hmm? Hmm? Hmm. No, nothing in particular. Yeah, she's a real mystery, alright. I honestly know about as much as you do. So, basically nothing. I hadn't really realized it until I said it. I'd spent hours with Fi, and yet I knew nothing about her, except her name, and I only had her word that even that was the truth. Oh, it's the truth! I can promise you that. Who was she, really? The more I thought about it, the more suspicious she seemed. A fake detective, a waitress, garbage collector, an elementary school kid, a nurse, and a circus ringleader. Plus 2 total mysteries. What do we all have in common? I don't think Zero would just grab a bunch of people randomly. I'm gonna go check on the others then. I think I'll head to the crew quarters. Okay. So Kay and Quark are in the crew quarters. I went to the crew quarters this time with Alice. Bitch. Yeah, I was. Fi, Alice, and I went through all the rooms. If I had, you really think I wouldn't have told you? Out of the ordinary. Oh, well, that's a book of meowed cats. Oh, sorry. It's just a thing that happened to me ever since I was a kid. Whenever I start talking about cats, I start talking like one. Doesn't really mean anything, though. Oh, well, there's this quantum physics thought experiment called Schrodinger's cat. This book talks of meowed it. Okay, I can explain. So, quantum theoretics. Basically, light transmits information to our eyes. You don't see anything that I do unless your eyes can pick up that light. So you don't see my hand waving around like this unless you can see the light that comes into your eyes. So that means whatever we don't see either does or does not happen. So across town from me, because I can't see it, someone is and is not getting shot right now. And until you go check, it's both. So, the device both does and does not release the poison to kill the cat until you open the box and see. It's like, we chose ally and then we choose betray. And based on our choice, they have both picked ally and betray. And technically, they have picked both until we have made our decision. Basically, the first round of the AB game is the Schrodinger's cat model. Basically, they have chosen both, and what we choose affects that outcome. So, we have opened the box. Let's say we did. There's 2 universes that are created, and we check one of them when we open the box. Only one that we get to check. The cat's dead, or the cat's alive. It's just like that. Simple. The cat is both alive and dead until you open the box, because you do not see what's going on. So let's say you have a kitten in a shoebox and the poisonous gas. Horrible, but that's the experiment. So, just like the guy across town, he's both being shot and not being shot. And until I go check, he's both. He's both dead and alive. That's it. So, with that out of the way, K was partially correct. Meowby? I don't really know anything of Meowdit. I'm just telling you what Phi told me. Come on, man. Be nice to the boy. Well, what about you guys? You checked out the lounge with Clover and Tenmyoji, and Quark was in the infirmary with Dio and Luna. Anything suspicious there? Isn't that this New Year's Eve? So again, an example of Schrodinger's cat. It is both 2028 and not 2028, Christmas Day, until we go outside to check. The 31st, huh? Okay, every nonary game has a baseline theme. So, let's say... Alright, let's go back to 999. 9 persons, 9 doors, 9 hours. So, that theme was all about digital roots and number bases, like hexadecimal. or anything after that. And the 9 door was a Q. But let's say we go back to the morphinogenic field. That was a thought experiment, as we heard from Lotus, and it was tested. Make sure that it was true. I mean, the numbers were up, the numbers went up, and just it proved that the morphogenetic field was a possibility. Like, it proved it was possible. That's all. That's basically it. And when we got down to it, it was about numbers, obviously, but theoretical physics, just like this game. It is both outcome until you choose one, and then depending on what you choose, you get a certain outcome. It's Schrodinger's cat, also an eclipse, but It's basically the Schrodinger's cat model, along with the prisoner's dilemma. Like, the entire Nonary game this time is based on Schrodinger's cat. We know everything, and we know nothing. Until we figure out what questions are being asked. Also, the Ambidex game, the mini-game, or the sub-game, secondary game, whatever you want to call it, the mini-game inside the game. Let's just say the Nonary game is Mario Party, and the AB game is one of the mini-games. So, that means... What does that mean? Oh yeah. The minigame has a theme of its own. Every aspect of the game is themed around something. So, Schrodinger's cat for the main game. The puzzles, little mini-games. Part of the original game, like mini-games in Mario Party. They're just stuff in the game. So they have themes of their own, but the entire thing is Schrodinger's cat. It is both correct and incorrect. It's the same day, and it's not the same day until we figure it out. We know Phi, we don't know Phi. We know Luna, we don't know Luna. We know these people, we don't know these people. Until we think about it, and the morphogenetic field kicks in, and tells us we know these people. So, that being said, every one of these games has a theme. Zero Time Dilemma was all about a theme. This game, it's all about Schrodinger's cat. The last game was all about numbers, and digital roots, and stuff like that, and science experiments, and quantum physics, quantum theoretics, I don't know what you call it, quantum science somewhere. The stuff they say is in Marvel movies, it's either nano or quantum. And they just use that to explain it away. Like, come on, that's weak writing. But give me just 1 second. Sorry about that. I'm getting so passionate, I don't need the heater on. So, yeah. The main game, Schrodinger's cat. The sub-game, Prisoner's Dilemma. Boom. 31st, huh? I've been knocked out at dawn on the 25th, so the 31st would be 6 days after that. Lunar eclipse. Lunar eclipse. What did it have to do with any of this? As I couldn't think about any way an eclipse could be connected to our abductions. What was it? No. Quark reached into his pocket and pulled out what appeared to be a newspaper clipping. My throat began to tighten as I read it. Radical 6 infection spreads. Cure continues to elude authorities. The Radical 6 virus continues to spread across the globe like wildfire. The WHO has confirmed that the death toll is estimated to have passed 100,000 victims. Immediate quarantine of any infected patients is strongly advised. Is this for real? If it really is some kind of pandemic, though, that sounds like a pretty big deal. There hasn't been anything on the news, though. This is the first time I've even heard the term Radical 6. Is there a date on that newspaper? Was that true, though? Was that really the first time I'd heard it? No. Couldn't shake the feeling that I'd heard Radical 6 somewhere before. You have! But where? And why? Yes and no at the same time. Clover's voice shattered the silence. Horrible. Kitty, kitty, cat. Oh, sorry, where is it? Clover was first into the room, followed quickly by me, Kay, and Quark. Alice? She said nothing, just pointed under the bed. Oh, under the bed. The three of us crouched down and followed her finger. I'd love to follow her finger. There it was. What the hell is this? Bomb? No, no way. Of course, it was the same bomb I'd seen in my vision. Then it hadn't been a hallucination. Had it actually been a premonition? No sooner had she spoken the words than the rest of our fellow captives appeared. Luna pushed through them and pointed at the bomb. For several long moments, we just stared in silence. Slowly, we began to eye one another. Old suspicion suddenly reawakened. It was Fi who finally broke the silence. Who was the first person to find this? I thought you and Luna were in the lounge. Clover's eyes widened and she clapped her hands over her mouth. What? I nodded and turned to Quark. I get it. Then you ain't trying hard enough, Dio. I don't know why I said that. I've been going to r/cursed comments way too much. There was one about big booba goth women. It was funny. Alright. Well, if you want to make a baby with that bomb, you gotta try it, Dio. You can't be afraid to press the activator. You gotta make it activate all over the place. $63 trillion joules? Because it's not active. Dio, it's not active. Ooh. big brain. Then there could be a number 2 bomb or a number 1 bomb out there, huh? There could even be a number 4 bomb. Dio stepped forward and reached for the bomb. Alice grabbed Dio by the wrist and jerked him away from the bed. You really want to turn it off, Alice? Betrayed in the AB game. So we just need to get this password. But there's no keyboard or anything on the bomb. It's probably controlled somewhere else. Oh, yeah? After we left, huh? But when we went and checked the chromatic doors, we were all there. And after that, we've all been around other people. There's no way anyone could have snuck off to plant it. What do you mean? Well, I was just kind of deep in thought, I guess. I stayed behind in the warehouse when you guys went off. Hey, why are you guys giving me that look? You don't think I planted it, do you? Not out loud, you didn't. You've got to be kidding me. I don't know anything about this bomb. That was, just a... could hardly say premonition. They didn't think it was the worst lie on the planet. They think I was insane. Wait. This doesn't make any sense. According to Tenmyoji, anyone else could have been in here. Why am I the only one who's under suspicion? Also, There's no way to know the culprit here is actually one of us. Maybe there's someone else in here and they set up the... Why? What if the 10th person is Zero Senior? Why not? Vi and Clover were right. Hold on, wait. Two Milkmen Go Comedy. What was that second? What was that second thing? Okay, we'll move on to the next thing, and then we'll go back to when we were at the chromatic doors, and I'll take a peek at that message, see if I can decode the anagram. Couldn't be a 10th guest, and Zero Senior was without a doubt one of us. But if that was the case, then could Zero Senior have planted the bomb? If not, then who had? Alice, Dio, Luna, Kay, Clover, Tenmyoji, Phi, or it seemed insane, but could have been Quark? No. Why would Zero Senior have gone to all the trouble of sending a bomb? To make this game more exciting? To make it seem more dangerous? No. It didn't fit at all. Yes, it does! If that was the case, then the person who planted the bomb was someone other than Zero Senior. The morphogenetic field! What is it? Oh, shit. Is this for real? Alright. Phi's a pair. I can't go with her. I'm a yellow pair. I was magenta before. Or am I yellow solo? No, I think it said it was a pair. Bong! There we go. So our options this time are, Luna and I, yellow pair up with Clover, cyan to open the green door, Mioji and Dio, magenta pair up with Alice, yellow to open the red door, Kay and Quark, pair up with Phi, magenta to open the blue door. Option B. See, where am I? Sigma and Luna. Okay. Luna and I pair up with Phi to open the red door. Let's go with Phi! I want to go with Phi! Let's go to the red door. Let's go to the red door. I'm going to the red door. I'm going red. Okay, how are we gonna do this? The most what? So that'd be me, you, and Tenmyoji. What would you suggest? A vote? So we all just, like, raise our hands for the option we want? Tough. Pick something else. So option B then. Yes! I'd like to go with Phi. You good with that, Luna? You want to pair up with Alice? You're a strange duck. 2 votes for A and 3 votes for B and C. Clover's vote doesn't decide this thing. We're going to have to figure something else out. Option C had won 4 votes. We were almost out of time, and I didn't exactly have a convincing argument. Yeah, we only have one option. I was going to have to go with the majority. Come on, Luna, hurry up. We've got to get to the blue door. Luna, Alice, and I dashed toward the blue door. I looked over my shoulder in time to see those disappearing into their doors. Clover, Quark, and Kay had ended up with the red door, and Phi, Dio, and Tenmyoji had gone through the green door. I mean, I can't blame Sigma for not wanting to go with Luna. There are 3 doors here. Oh, there's a weird lever thing over here. How about you try pulling it? Of course I am! Yeah, Alice has lost my respect. One of the doors opened. Shut up, Alice. Botanical garden. I mean, it was a bee garden, so... What is this place? Don't tell me we somehow managed to get outside. Yeah, I remember the door said bee garden or something. What's a bee garden? Like an oasis in the middle of all this metal. Yes! Must be the exit. Damn, well, so much for this being easy. It's locked. Well, let's get to it then. And this is where I stop for this episode. I'll come back in the next one. I still don't like Alice. I really don't. She'll have a redemption arc, I'm sure, but not right now. So, thank you guys so much for watching. This is a lot of fun, despite Alice being a huge bitch. But, until next time, I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye!